you've been watching our sparring videos lately, you think they look pretty cool, and you want to get in on the action yourself. So what's a guy got to do to get an invite to one of these outdoor sessions? Is there some kind of ritual initiation or secret scavenger hunt just to get a heads up about where we'll be and maybe an invite to come join us? Well, let's talk about that. Hey there everyone, my name's Michael, and you've probably seen me on these videos as Longbow. Oh look, hey, there I am. For today's topic, we're talking about outdoor sparring. Now, our outdoor sparring sessions in and around San Francisco are a pretty prominent part of what we do here at Ludosport SF. After all, there are a number of groups in the Bay Area that can teach you how to wield the lightsaber. But what's distinct about Ludosport is our focus on teaching people how to do so improvisationally. We teach approved techniques, but never require any set patterns or choreography. And that's integral to our mission of developing lightsaber combat into a viable sport. And that bears repeating, actually. What we do here is undeniably meant to be a sport. We don't consider Ludosport to be a martial art. That's an important distinction and probably worth a whole video on its own. But for now, what I'll say about the difference is that generally a martial art is meant to have some practical self-defense application, which means it would need to somehow be able to deal with real-world combat situations where your opponent may not always fight fair. A sport, on the other hand, even a combat sport, has specific rules of engagement, and if you don't follow those rules, you can be penalized or even disqualified from competition. When we go out sparring each week, we're playing a sport. Not too different from a game of pickup basketball or football or football. You get the idea. So when it comes to inviting new players to join us, the main thing we're concerned with is, does this person understand the rules of our sport? And since this is a combat sport, making sure athletes are playing by the rules is doubly important. Because even though our sabers obviously aren't real functioning lightsabers, they can still seriously hurt people if used improperly. Now, I think it's worth mentioning that although our sparring and duels are improvised, they are by no means an anything goes encounter. All of our sparring uses only approved Ludosport techniques, because those techniques have been specifically designed to be safe for combatants. And in a nutshell, that's the main rule we're looking to make sure new potential sparring partners know: sticking to Ludosport techniques. So our decision to invite new people basically boils down to 1. Have you learned some Ludosport techniques? And 2. Can you perform them safely and with control? The basic translation there is, yeah, you'll need to come to some Ludosport classes before we're comfortable inviting you out sparring. But it's probably fewer classes than you think. The going average for scoring that sweet sparring invite is 2 or 3 follow-up classes beyond an intro lesson. Sometimes it's less if it seems like you're picking things up rather quickly. All we're really looking for is an indication that you can exercise control in the few techniques that you initially know, so that if you're sparring with another person who's also fairly new, you won't hurt each other. And that's all there is to it. Come check out some of our classes, and you could be out sparring with us weekly within a month from now, or less. But you do need to start with a few classes, so check out our current schedule and sign up for your first one this week. Alright, that's it for today. Thanks everyone for watching this video. Let us know in the comments if you like this format as a supplement for some of our usual stuff. And if you did enjoy this video, you can throw us a like or maybe tag a friend in a comment. Or if you're feeling really saucy, help us come up with a better name for this video series, because honestly, today's topic has got to be the most generic title possible. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.